This is one of those setups that completely changes how you think about home entertainment. Not just a projector, not just a TV replacement, but something right in between that actually makes sense in 2026. This is the BenQ V5010i, and it's aiming to be your all-in-one cinematic and gaming display without the compromises you usually expect. Right out of the gate, what stands out is that this is a true 4K HDR RGB laser projector. And that RGB laser part matters. Most projectors in this category cut corners with color, but here you're getting up to 95% of the BT Point 2020 color space. Translation: colors look insanely rich, vibrant, and way closer to what creators actually intended. Watching movies on this feels less like projection and more like a giant premium display on your wall. Brightness is another big deal. At 2,500 lumens, this thing holds up surprisingly well even in rooms that aren't completely dark. You don't need a blackout cave to enjoy it. Daytime viewing is actually usable, and at night it really shines with deep contrast and punchy highlights. HDR content especially pops, with better detail in both shadows and bright scenes. Now let's talk size, because that's kind of the whole point. This is a laser TV style projector, which means ultra short throw. You place it close to the wall, and boom, you get a massive screen. No ceiling mounting, no complicated setup. It's clean, minimal, and honestly way more practical than traditional projectors. And setup is where this gets really smart. Auto 2D keystone correction and screen fit basically do the work for you. You turn it on, and it adjusts itself to your wall or screen. No fiddling around for 20 minutes trying to line things up. It just works. For gaming, this is where things get interesting. HDMI 2.1 support, and ALLM mean it's ready for modern consoles. Lower latency, smoother gameplay, and automatic switching to game mode. So whether you're playing fast-paced shooters or open-world games, it actually keeps up. And doing that on a massive screen just hits different. Audio is something most projectors completely fail at, but here you get built-in 40-watt speakers. And they're not just loud, they're actually decent. Clear vocals, solid bass, and enough volume to fill a room. Of course, if you want a full surround setup, you can still go external. But for a lot of people, this is good enough right out of the box. Then there's the smart side of things. It runs Android TV, which means you get apps like Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, all built in. No need for extra streaming devices. Just connect to Wi-Fi and you're good to go. The interface is smooth, familiar, and easy to navigate. Design-wise, it's clean and modern. This is something you can actually leave in your living room without it looking out of place. It blends in more like a premium piece of tech rather than a bulky projector. So who is this really for? If you're someone thinking about buying a massive TV, like 85 inches or more, this is where you should pause. Because for a similar price range, you're getting a much bigger image, more immersive experience, and way more flexibility. Of course, it's not perfect. You still need a decent wall or screen to get the best results. And while brightness is good, it's not going to completely replace a TV in a super bright room. But for most setups, especially living rooms and home theaters, it gets very close. At the end of the day, the BenQ V5010i feels like one of the most complete laser TV projectors out there. Strong visuals, solid audio, smart features, and actual gaming support. It's not just trying to do everything. It actually does most of it really well. If you're serious about upgrading your home entertainment setup, this is definitely one to check out. And if you want to grab it, make sure to hit the link in the description. Now the question is simple. Would you replace your TV with something like this?